some sun and just relaxing outside on my rooftop. We have a little rooftop lounge where I live, and I like to go up there and just melt in the sun and read and be away from people. It's very peaceful up there. So right now I am just figuring out what to do with my hair. I have been trying to grow it out lately, so I'm trying to not wear it up as much. Oh, and my tongue and my lips are blue because I took methylene blue, which is like a liquid that people take. It helps with mitochondria, and a lot of people in the biohacking world take it. And now you can witness me struggling immensely with this hat. I've had this hat for many years, and it is just broken because the straw piece that holds it together in the rim is broken. So I literally messed with this hat and tried to get it to work for a solid, I don't even know, maybe 5 minutes, but it just wasn't working out, and I started to get pretty frustrated because I just wanted my hat to work. But then I gave up and I put on my baseball cap because I really do want to protect my face from the sun. I don't want to overdo sun exposure, so the hat helps. And this is my new scent that I recently got at Bath and Body Works, the Waikiki, and it smells like summer. It is just coconut, beachy, day at the pool. It smells like summer and I love it. This is the little hallway on my way to the rooftop lounge, and you'll get a chance to see the inside of the lounge real quick as I walk through. This is the rooftop lounge where people go and oftentimes bring their laptop, or sometimes people bring their computer up there. I've seen events in this area like baby showers and birthday parties and all sorts of stuff, so it's a community space. And I like to go there during the day in the summer because usually nobody's up there. We do have a pool in my building as well, but the pool doesn't get as much sun because it eventually is covered by buildings, so the sun sets a lot earlier on the pool deck. So I like to go up to the roof and get as much sun. Usually it's around like 5 p.m. and I'll stay up there for a couple hours and enjoy the sunset. And as you can see over here, this is the east side view of the building. You can see the water, you can see the bridge that takes you to Miami Beach, and you can see boats and all sorts of activity happening in the water. And this is another way that I'm protecting my face. This is the Vacation Spritz 50 SPF spray, and I use it on my face, and I feel like if I use 50 SPF, then that will protect my face, and hopefully I won't get many wrinkles and sun damage on my face. I am Italian, so I really don't burn, which can be sometimes not good because I can lay out in the sun for hours and it doesn't really affect me until later that day or that night, and I feel like very exhausted or just have heated exposure, but I don't ever burn, which is nice. I think the only time I've ever actually burned was when I went to Arizona, because when I went to Arizona, it was August and it was the hottest time of the year to go to Arizona, and the sun out there is absolutely crazy. But I had a really nice time when I went there. I enjoyed myself, and since I'm used to Miami and the heat, the Arizona heat wasn't that hard for me to deal with. It was just very dry, and when you walked outside, you would feel like there was a heater blowing heater air all over you. This lip gloss that I got from Bath & Body Works, I am obsessed with. It's the Snow White lip gloss, and it has like an apple taste and smell. And I also got the Snow White body mist from Bath & Body Works when they were having their sale recently. It's one of my favorite scents. So now, as the sun is going down, I am just kind of flipping through this book. It's called Start Where You Are by Pima Chodron, and I've read this book a few times. As you can see, I have a bunch of markings in the book, and I underline things and highlight things, and I have not been reading much lately. It's so hard for me to focus on reading a book, so I like to return to books that I've read in the past, because sometimes you really forget all those nuggets in the book, and so I like to go through and see what I read before and what I highlighted and the little notes that I wrote in the book, because that helps me get into more of a reading mode, because I really just have not really been into reading lately. I listen to a lot of podcasts and I watch a lot of ASMR pretty much all day. I watch all sorts of ASMR, soft-spoken, whispered. I like to watch walkthroughs of stores, and my most recent kind of ASMR video to binge is all of Southern ASMR sounds, all of Mary's videos that she makes when she goes to Virginia Beach. I think she goes to South Carolina, the beaches there, and Myrtle Beach, and she always films these really lovely store walkthroughs, and it just is such like vacation vibes, summer vibes, walking through these nostalgic kind of beach gift shops and huge boardwalk kind of beach souvenir shops with tons of clothes, and just it's really comforting to watch those kinds of videos, and it brings me back to my childhood, because I spent a lot of my childhood at the Jersey Shore in Wildwood, and Wildwood it has the biggest boardwalk and all the rides and the slides and the games, and it is just the epitome of summer, and I haven't been there in many years, but when I sit down and I watch videos of people, like just walking through these beach areas and shopping and gift shopping and videos are just, it's really relaxing, and it's things that I do every day in my life. I go to the grocery store, I run on errands, and sometimes that is what helps me get through the day, is watching ASMR like that. And I also love ASMR videos of people going to the flea market and thrift stores. Thrift store videos are some of my all-time favorite ASMR videos, and it is just so, like, it just really hits the spot for me because I love thrifting and I love watching other people share what they find. So now I wanted to show you guys how the rooftop lounge looks as the sun is going down. So as you can see, the sun is going down on the west side of the building, which was behind me, and now I am walking towards the east side to show you that side again. You can see how the sunset is kind of hitting the buildings, and you can see that, bright golden sun hue. And now we are back in my apartment. The sun has gone down and I am folding laundry. Fun stuff, really. I tend to leave big mounds of clean laundry in my apartment, and it will just sit there until I go through it and wear it, and then it becomes dirty again. And I'm trying not to do this because I really want to declutter my apartment. I am really on a mission to Marie Fonda? When you get rid of clutter and minimalist and less, and it is just really hard to get rid of things, especially when I live in a studio apartment. So it is definitely a process to get rid of things, throw things away, make a space. I'm renovating my closet right now, and it's just an ongoing project that, it just feels like it's never gonna end. But I think I was watching Real Housewives of Rhode Island while I was folding laundry, and I've been really enjoying that show. I love how lighthearted it is. It's not super crazy dramatic. It has a New Jersey vibe, so the women kind of remind me of Real Housewives of New Jersey, and there are some cameos of people who were on the New Jersey Housewives too. So it's really entertaining, and it is trash reality TV, and I have no regrets. I love trash TV. It's entertaining. It gets my mind off of things. It helps me stay productive. And another show I like to watch is The Valley. The Valley is a lot of the Vanderpump Rules people and some of the friends of them, and I really enjoy that show. It is just really humbling to watch because it's adults navigating, having kids, being married, and just living life and the challenges that life brings, like being an adult. And I can't even imagine. I only have a cat and I take care of myself, and that seems like it's too much for me sometimes. I do not see myself having children. I am child-free by choice, and I'm enjoying my life being single. And, we shouldn't feel pressured to have kids. If we are in our 30s, we should be able to live our lives exactly how we want. sun